I'm Karen. Welcome to 45 minutes of yoga. I'm looking forward to doing this yoga flow with you. This is a Skype class that I videoed, so anytime I'm facing the camera, as far as left and right, just either do what you see me doing or what you hear me saying. This yoga flow has lots of hamstring and hip stretching. We also stretch the shoulders, inner thighs. Just with deep cleansing breath, you're going to feel great after this. So I want you to take a moment or so, bring yourself into this present moment, put everything else to the side before you start yoga. Please make sure you take things at your pace. This is yoga practice, not yoga perfect. So it's meant to, you do what's right for you. When you need to take a break, when you need to pause the video, anything like that, I want you to feel free to do that. So enjoy. Here we go. With that right leg in front, get ready for your yoga today. Let's bring that chin in your chest. Think about your shoulder blades in your imaginary back pockets. And as you inhale and exhale through your nose, you're feeling that rib cage and diaphragm expand and contract. Bringing all your attention to your breath and this present moment, and putting everything else to the side. Let's gently roll one ear to one shoulder. Good, bring that chin in your chest and switch. And let's reach those arms up, take a breath in. Exhale, let's look past those fingertips, bring your palms down, and just very gently start to bend those elbows. Noticing the tightness maybe in your hips or your low back. Just use your breath to slowly let go of some of that tension. So we wind around to your left. Let's bring that right hand on top. Let's take that nose towards that knee. Big deep breaths in and out through your nose. Let's take that right arm and reach to the ceiling. And let's take that left hand, reach across to grab your knee and very gently sink down. And let's inhale, reach up. Exhale with shoulders down, gently twist and look over that shoulder. Good, untwisting and extending that right leg out with a deep breath in. Let's take the nose towards that right knee and feel free to grab the toes or your shin or ankle or wherever those hands end up. Gently allowing your chest to sink down towards that thigh. And then let's wind around to our left and just relax that right foot. Bend your elbows and breathe. Good, let's come on up to our hands and knees and do a few things before we come to that left cross-legged position. So do a couple cat-cow stretches, waking up your spine. Good, and let's come to your plank with those wrists below your shoulders, keeping the abs engaged, knees down when you need to. And let's hug the sides as you come down slow. Nice up dog, open chest, lifting that head up. Let's take our knees apart, big toes together. Sit back in child's pose and just rest your forehead on the mat. Allowing the middle of your chest to just sink towards the mat. And then let's tuck those toes under and come to down dog. Automatically shifting some of the weight out of the heel of the hand more towards your knuckles. As those hips lift high, the head sinks down. Try to relax your quadriceps and your knees. allowing those calves and hamstrings to get a great stretch. On your exhale, let's reach those right toes to the ceiling. Walk our hands back a little bit, nose towards that left knee. And on your exhale, gently swing through. So that right knee is right above the ankle. Let's turn that left foot flat. And let's float the chest off of that right thigh. For warrior one on your right side. Let's slowly open it up into warrior two. Find the tip of your right middle finger and bend that right knee deep. Use the right inner thigh to open the knee, not let it collapse towards the middle. And on your exhale, coming to your right forearm, let's bring that left arm, reach over the ear. And then that left arm comes up, and we're going to slide that right hand down the inside of that right foot. Pressing the right knee and shoulder into each other and gently rotating that left shoulder open. As we go ahead and untwist and straighten that right knee, sliding those feet a little farther apart and just sinking the head down as you breathe. Your knees are as straight as you feel comfortable with your quadriceps relaxing. And with that left hand between your feet, let's reach that right arm up to the ceiling, getting our left shoulder a little closer to the ground and right shoulder rolling open. Exhale, untwisting, reaching that left arm up. Right ear gets a little closer to the mat, roll the left shoulder open. And as you breathe, let's bring those fingertips behind you, facing away from you. Allow that head to sink down, straightening the legs the best that you can. And with fingertips facing the front, let's go ahead and bend those elbows and allow the head and elbows to sink towards the mat again. And then slowly walking our hands towards that right foot. So right toes face the front. Right hand back on the inside of the foot. Let's rotate ourselves open, and then that strong right thigh brings you back to warrior two, bending that right knee nice and deep. Now let's bring both arms up. You're going to come onto your left toes, tuck the pelvis under, lean back into your crescent lunge. Look past your fingertips and swing through. Inhale up. And let's bring that left foot a little farther back, really leaning back. Now tap your left toes. Find a spot you're staring at for balance. Engage your abdominals. And that left leg extends behind you for warrior three. Remember, just do what's safe and comfortable for your body. You don't have to have the toes very far off the ground. Good, let's come to standing and roll the shoulders away from the ears. Keeping our feet together, deep breath in. And right arm comes down. Walk those right fingertips down the leg. Right hand grabbing the wrist. Gently pull, just rest your head and press that left foot down into the mat. Inhale up. Exhale a little bit deeper. Good, front of the mat. Standing back bend. And look past those fingertips, come on down. Glance up, lift the tailbone, lunge back one foot and then the other. So the wrists are below you, the shoulders. Knees down when you need to, but your chest is leading as you come down. Nice up dog, lifting that head up. Feel free to do a push-up if you want to. It's optional. And then down dog. shift the weight out of the heel of the hand, more towards those knuckles. Nice, relaxed feet. And let's take turns bending one knee and then the other. Exhale, coming to your hands and knees in a nice cat-cow stretch. And then let's go ahead and have a seat with your left leg in front. Let's sit up as tall as you can. Bring that chin in your chest. As you roll your right ear to your right shoulder, let's slide that left hand to the low back and take a breath or two. Exhale, chin in the chest, slowly switch. And let's slide that right hand to the low back. Deep breaths. Good, chin down, nice deep breath in, reaching the arms up. Exhale, look past those fingertips, palms down, and let's start to bend those elbows. Relaxing the hips, relaxing the back. Winding around to your right, the knee is between your arms and that left hand comes on top of the right, nose towards your knee. Good, left arm's gonna reach up, nice and long. And then we're gonna take that right hand, reach across, and sink yourself down. Good, deep breath in, reach up. Exhale with shoulders down, gently twist and lift the head up. As you untwist, let's extend that left leg out. Walk those hands out. You can gently pull on the toes or keep the hands on the leg or floor. It's up to you. Just gently sink that chest toward your left thigh. Try to keep yourself in the present moment. You find your mind wandering, just notice it and bring yourself back to the here and now. Winding around to your right, relaxing your left foot, bending those elbows. Good, let's come on up. And let's come on to those hands and knees. Nice cat-cow stretch. And let's come back to your plank. Wrists below the shoulders, lifting the abs up. Hug the sides, come on down. And just feel free to take the knees down when you need to. Up dog. Push up if you choose, and down dog. How high can you lift the hips? And allowing that head and chest to sink. And then relax your knees and your feet. Let's reach those left toes up to the sky. Walk those hands back a little bit, nose towards your right knee. And gently swing through. That left knee is right above the ankle. Turning that right foot flat. Floating the chest off of that left thigh. Warrior one on the left side. Slowly opening it up. Eyes on the tip of your left middle finger. Bend that left knee deep. Let's not let it collapse towards the middle. Let's open that left knee up. Rib cage and diaphragm expand and contract with all your breath. Left arm, left thigh. Right arm reaches over the ear. And then we bring it up. And that left hand's gonna slide down to the inside of the foot as we push the left knee and shoulder into each other, rolling that right shoulder open. And bringing those hands down. Let's straighten that left knee. Slide the feet as far apart as you want. Sink the head down and take some deep breaths in and Each exhale is your opportunity to deepen that stretch. First two fingers can grab a hold of your big toes. Glance forward, chest forward, tailbone back. Strength of the arms gently pulls the head down towards the mat. And let's release. Fingertips face the front. Bend the elbows, and if you've created some space, you're welcome to slide the feet a little farther apart. Just let your head hang heavy. And let's walk those hands toward your left foot. Left toes face the front. Left hand back on the inside of the foot. Right arm up, gently twist. And that strong left thigh can bring you back up to warrior two. Bend that left knee and take some breaths in and out. Reverse warrior, right hand, right thigh. Let's gently pull the left side of the rib cage away from the hip bone. Slowly coming back to warrior two. And let's bring both arms up. Let's bring the right heel off the ground. Tuck the pelvis under. Lean back into your crescent lunge. Looking past fingertips, swing through. Inhale up. That right foot goes back a little farther, really leaning back. Good, let's tap the right toes. Abs are engaged, and let's come in to warrior three. You decide how far that right foot is off the ground. Good, slowly coming up to standing. Roll those shoulders back. Deep breath in. And that left arm comes down. We're going to press the right foot into the mat as we reach the right arm long. Left hand grabs the wrist. Just gently pull. Rest your head and breathe. Inhale up. Exhale a little bit deeper, pressing that right foot down. Good. Front of the mat. Standing back now. Look past your fingertips, come on down. Glance up, lift the tailbone, lunge back one foot, and then the other. You're in your plank with the wrists below the shoulders, abs engaged, and we're gonna hug the sides, come on down. Up dog, push up if you choose, and down dog. Let's connect back to that breath if your mind has wandered. Notice your rib cage and diaphragm expand and contract with each and every breath. And let's take our right toes up to the ceiling. Walk those hands back, nose towards your left knee. Gently swing that right leg through. You want the right knee to be right above the ankle. And let's walk the right foot to the right, getting ready for prayer twist. Left elbow to the outside of that thigh. Palms together, right elbow up. Deep breaths. Strength and flexibility and balance all at the same time with your deep breath. Big exhale, let's untwist. Let's take the left knee down and let's scoot the right foot towards the middle of the mat. Shift our weight back and slide that right foot forward. You can always slide your left knee back. You're just going to go out to where it's safe and comfortable for you to get a good right hamstring stretch. Hands could come close to that right foot. And you're going to bend your elbows, just sinking the chest down. taking your left quadricep, that back thigh, sinking it towards the mat as you breathe. Try to not lean to one side or the other. Try to make your weight evenly distributed. One more deep breath in and out here. As we slowly walk it back. Now we're going to put the right foot on the mat. And if you want to, you can make more cushion for your left knee by folding that mat up. Bringing your chest up. Now we're going to scoot the right foot out because I want you to be able to sink forward onto that left hip flexor. Take your right forearm to the outside of the thigh. Look over your right shoulder with the right hand to the low back. Now you can stay right here, bending this right knee deep. You could also reach and grab the foot, not if it stresses you out though, only if that's best for you. Each exhale, you can sink down that little bit. Deep breaths. As we slowly untwist. Unfold that mat if you need to. Come to your hands and knees and let's take our knees apart, big toes together. Sit back in child's pose for a couple breaths. Rest the forehead on the mat and let the middle of the chest sink towards the mat. One more deep breath in and out here. And come back up to those hands and knees with the nice cat-cow stretch. And let's come to our plank. Wrists below the shoulders. Lifting those abs up. Come on down slowly. Up dog. Push up if you choose and down dog. Remember to shift the weight out of the heel of the hand, more towards those knuckles. Hips lift, quadriceps, knees and feet relax. Each exhale helps you to deepen that stretch. As we reach our left toes up, walking those hands back, nose towards your right knee, left toes up. Gently swinging through. That left knee is right above the ankle. And let's walk the left foot a little bit to the left, getting ready for prayer twist. Right elbow on the outside of that thigh. Palms together. Shoulders away from the ears with that left elbow pointing up. All with a calm face. Feel free to come out of the twist when you need to. Remember, this is yoga practice, not yoga perfect. Everybody's doing what's safe and best for you. Let's put one hand down and then the other. Put the right knee on the mat. And we're going to bring our left foot to the middle of the mat. We're going to shift our weight back. Get ready to stretch that left hamstring. So the left foot should slide straight forward, not at an angle. And that right knee comes back. We're going to walk the hands towards that left foot, relax the foot, bend the elbows, and just sink that chest down. Feel the lengthening of that left hamstring as you breathe. And your right quadricep, that back thigh, allow it to just sink towards the mat. Exhale completely each and every time. Couple more deep breaths in and out. Let's ease ourselves out of this. Be nice to yourself. Let's put that left foot on the mat. I'm going to fold up the back of my mat to give my right knee a little bit more cushion. And I'm going to bring my chest up. I'm going to walk this left foot out so I can really sink forward onto my right quadricep and hip flexor. Right forearm on the outside of the thigh and slide my left hand to my low back. You're welcome to stay right here, or if you want to reach back and grab the foot, you can, but only if that's safe and comfortable for you. Gently pulling that heel towards your backside. Couple deep breaths in and out. And then slowly untwisting. Bringing that left knee to the mat. Let's unfold the mat. Knees apart, big toes together. Take a couple deep breaths in and out. When you're ready, back up on your hands and knees for a nice cat-cow stretch. And let's come to our second to our last plank of today. Wrists below the shoulders, abs lifted up. Come on down, make it nice, flowing. Opening up the chest, lifting the head. Push up if you choose, and down dog. Deep breaths in and out with that head sinking down, feet relax. And let's reach those right toes to the ceiling. Walk the hands back a little bit, and as you bend your right knee, let it hang to the left. Let that right hip open. You've got a little bit more weight in your left hand, feeling that stretch down the right side of the rib cage. Exhale, that right knee is going to slide between your hands for pigeon. So let's take our left toes and tuck them under and walk the foot back. Your right foot can scoot a little bit closer to your left hand as long as it doesn't make you roll to your right. Now let's find the middle of the mat and walk our hands out. Rest your forehead. Deep breath into the tightness you feel around that right hip joint. Exhale, let it just dissolve. Deep cleansing breaths. Feel free to glance to the right, resting on the left side of the face, and feel free to take the right hand to your low back. Allow those shoulders just to relax. Feel free to untwist as you're ready. Glance forward. Let's take our left fingertips and walk them a little farther away. Forehead down and breathe. Walking those hands back. Opening the chest. Slide the right knee back. And just allow those hips to kind of wiggle side to side a little bit. As we come into our last plank of today, wrists below those shoulders, abs lifted up, come on down. Up dog. Push up if you choose it, and down dog. Shift the weight out of the heel of the hand more towards those knuckles. Relax your feet, relax your knees. Left toes up to the ceiling. Hands walk back a little bit. Let's bend that left knee and let it hang to your right. Opening up that left hip, feeling that nice stretch. Left hip and down the left side of the rib cage. Sliding the left knee between the hands for pigeon. Let's tuck our right toes under and walk that leg back. Open up the chest and let's take that left foot, and walk it towards your right hand. but not let ourselves roll to the left. So belly button facing the mat. Let's walk down the front of the mat. Rest your forehead and take some breaths. Glancing to the left. And sliding the left hand to your low back. Let's allow the shoulders just to relax as you breathe. Dissolve that tightness you feel around the left, outside of that left hip joint. Slowly untwisting as you're ready. Glancing forward, and let's take those right fingertips. Walk them a little farther away, forehead down and breathe. And let's go ahead and walk it back, opening up the chest and sliding your left leg back. Allowing those hips to kind of wiggle side to side. As we take the knees apart, big toes together, and look up to your right, rotating the wrist. Right hand palm up underneath the left. As you sit back on your heels, rest on the right side of the face, and walk your left fingertips away. Back of that left hand to your low back. Our shoulders just relax as we wiggle those fingers. Untwisting as you're ready. Same thing to the other side. Look up to your left and rotate that wrist. Left hand palm up underneath the right. Sit back on your heels. Rest on the left side of the face and allow those right fingertips to walk away from you. Sliding the right hand to your low back and just letting your shoulders flop. Deep breaths. Slowly untwisting. And let's have a seat at the front of the mat. And make sure that you've got your yoga strap near you so you can use that towards the end of class. So shoulders nice and relaxed. We're going to come into boat twice, okay? So let's first reach those arms up, shoulders relax, abs are engaged. You can have one foot up, you can have both, it's up to you. Lifting those toes up to the ceiling. Exhale, feet together. At first, keep them farther away from you, walking your hands towards your toes, and allow the chest to sink down. And then bring those heels a little closer to you. Hold on around those toes, shoulders down, head up. Let's press those knees down, and then take your nose towards your toes. Good, let's come on up. Come into one more boat pose, and we're gonna go ahead and lie on the mat after this one. So shoulders down, let's lift one leg up if you want. You can lift both up as long as there's no pain in the back and your shoulders are relaxed. Let's come on down. Let's hug those knees into the chest nice and tight and look in one direction to stretch your neck. Gently look in the other direction. Good, let's have those hands on your knees. Draw some circles, massage your low back. Gently in both directions. And now let's take those straight arms between your knees, hold onto your ankles or feet. And with the soles of the feet facing the ceiling, gently pull the knees down towards the rib cage. Take your elbows, gently press them apart, and rock side to side like a happy baby. And either continue to stay here or first two fingers around your big toes. Press those heels apart and allow those legs to relax out. And let's release. Feet far apart. Let's reach for those heels if you can. And let's lift those hips up into your bridge. Inhale, hips up that little bit more, and slowly peel that spine down. Arms out to the side. Let's go ahead and windshield wiper those knees slowly. So like intermittent windshield wipers, pause for a second. Make sure the feet are far apart so that those knees are far apart and your back knee can just press down as you look in the opposite direction. Good. Let's go ahead and grab the yoga strap and place our right foot in the yoga strap. Take the left leg flat. Both hands are going to hold the right side. Your right hand's going to hold both sides of the strap. Take it out to the right as you look to your left. And we're going to keep our left hip rolled down to the mat as we gently pull. Right toes aimed to that wall behind you. And let's slowly bring that right leg up. Move the strap towards the heel, relax the foot. Gently pull the leg in as you're pushing that right knee away from you. Each exhale is your opportunity to deepen that stretch. As you move the strap to the ball of the foot, get that nice flex, and let's go ahead and pull the leg towards you. Feel free to roll the foot out or in by pulling on one side of that strap. You should feel that nice right calf stretch. Release. Let's take it across the body. Your left hand's holding the strap. And let's look to your right as you gently pull. And let's bring that right leg straight up. Both feet in the yoga strap. And let's gently pull those legs towards you, lifting those hips. Exhale, lower down. And let's take that right leg flat on the mat. And let's hold the strap with your left hand, taking it out to the left. Looking to the right, making sure you're rolling this right hip down to the mat, not letting it lift. Gentle pull with your left hand. And let's take that left leg up. Move the strap towards your heel, the foot's relaxed. Gently pull the leg towards you as you push that left knee away. Each exhale, you can pull it a little closer if you'd like. Now let's move the strap towards the ball of your foot, get that nice flex. And as you pull the leg towards you, roll it out or in. Play with that and see what deepens your left calf stretch. Release as we take the leg across the body. You're going to look to your left and gently pull. Your left IT band will thank you. Continuing to breathe, let's go ahead and put that strap down and place the soles of the feet together. Allow those arms to relax out. Eyes closed, your knees are heavy to the mat as you take some breaths in and out. Try to rest those teeth slightly apart. Continuing to breathe. Gently the knees come towards each other. And extend the legs straight out and the arms up over the head, making a big letter I with your body, and lengthen one leg longer than the other. Continue to alternate. And then very slowly slide those arms down towards the sides, palms up. Allow those feet to flop out naturally, eyes closed. You're in your last pose, total resting pose. Feel free to take the arms straight out or closer to the body, palms up or down. I want you to be comfortable. And with those eyes closed, let's bring all the attention to your breath, letting that belly lift as you inhale and lower as you exhale. Decide what you need to inhale to have the best rest of the day that you can. Maybe it's some calmness. Maybe it's forgiveness. What do you need to exhale? How about anything negative that's holding you back from having the best rest of your day? Let's pull all the breath to the very top of the head. And as you exhale, feel that breath flow across your forehead, roll across your temples, and across the back of the head, across your eyes, nose and cheekbones. Breath flows across the back of your jaw and straight down the sides and back of the neck, rolling across the top of your shoulders, opening up the chest and relaxing across your upper back. As you exhale, that breath flows down your arms, rounding your elbows, straight down your forearms, to your wrists, palms and the top of your hand, between your fingers and all the way to your fingertips. Exhale, just moving the fingers gently, letting stress and tension escape through your fingertips. Feel the breath flowing across your rib cage and rolling from the middle of your back down to the small of your back. Feel the breath flowing across your waist and your abdominals. As you take a deep breath in, exhale, allowing those hips and glutes to just relax. Quadriceps and hamstrings release. Knees, shins and calves. Ankles. Feel the breath round your heels, flowing up the arch of your foot and rolling across the top of the foot, between your toes and all the way to your toe tips. Exhale and just moving the toes gently, letting any stress or tension leave the body through those toe tips. Feeling peaceful and calm. with a brand new perspective on the rest of your day. Ready to take it on. So let's place one foot on the mat and bend that knee when you're ready. And go ahead and take the other one to the mat as well. Rolling to one side when you're ready. Your bottom arm is your pillow. And exhale, just gently pressing yourself up to a comfortable sitting position. Whatever's comfortable for you. Deep breath in, reaching the arms up. And exhale, bringing them to the heart. Surrendering everything in that head to your heart. You guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for joining me. Namaste.